Welcome back. Wednesday is International Overdose Awareness Day, and we all know how damaging the drug crisis has been in Northwest Ohio. Tony Dible joins us from the Toledo-Lucas County Health Department with an event Wednesday promoting healing and remembrance. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So, this has obviously been an ongoing issue here in our community that we have been dealing with for a number of years. And then the pandemic comes and complicates things, I think, further. And so it's still a huge problem in our community, right?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, overdoses are as high as they've ever been. I think the pandemic certainly has contributed to that, and then as well as the rise in fentanyl, which has just persisted now for a few years, but we're still feeling those effects, and this event on Wednesday is a great way to remember those we've lost.
So we're asking people to get their sidewalk chalk out, right? Tell me a little bit about what's going to be going on.
Yeah, so we've done this a few years now. It's called Chalk the Walk. Essentially, artists or anyone that wants to, be an artist for the day can come out and chalk the names of maybe those they've lost to overdose, but also, create images such as those you see here on the screen. Last year we did it at the Glass City Metro Park, but this year we're really excited. It's going to be at Promenade Park downtown. There's a ton of space for chalking, so we're asking any and all artists to come out, and I think it's going to just be a great event. So yeah, it's really exciting.
So can people just come out at any point throughout the day, or are there certain hours that people will be working on this?
So we have artists coming out beginning at 9 a.m. and they can actually come out as early as 8 a.m. to set up. I know if you have especially special chalk or any equipment or anything, you'll be able to come out. We'll be out there. So the event itself is from 2 to 7, but artists can start at 9, and we'll be chalking throughout the day, and anyone is welcome, not just those who are directly impacted. I think this has touched us all in some way, shape, or form, and we encourage anyone and everyone to come on out and check it out.
We were looking at some really amazing pieces of art there. It's kind of incredible what people can do with chalk.
It is. We have some amazing artists in this community. It blows me away. Last year there were some really powerful images that are very deep, and I'm excited to see what we have this year because I feel like we're going to have that much more of a turnout. And you can see here, I like this image because that's Narcan being given to someone through the nostril, and we're going to have Narcan training all day on Wednesday from 2 to 7. We'll have ProMedica out there as well as the health department, and we will be giving training to anyone who wants to be trained on how to use Narcan, but also anyone will be able to come out and get Narcan for free if they so choose.
You mentioned it's not just for people who have been directly impacted. Many people, unfortunately, in our community have lost someone, a loved one, a friend, but why is it so important for those of us who, maybe we haven't been that directly impacted? Why is it still important that all of us come together and maybe raise awareness for this?
I think as a community, it's just so important for us to be together on this issue, whether you're directly impacted or just are, secondarily impacted. I know that stigma is a huge issue, and with this, I'm in recovery, long-term recovery. I have a position at the health department. This is very important to me, and I still struggle sometimes to share what I'm going through because I'm worried someone will think of me differently, and I think events like this allow us to come together as a community, talk about the issue at hand, and really that's the best way we can help people, whether you've been impacted or someone. I think just coming together, being able to talk about this difficult issue and supporting one another is critical. So for me, that's why this is so important.
Beat that stigma, because as you mentioned, you never know. I mean, addiction impacts everyone. It can get anyone. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're in or your circumstances. It can grab hold of anyone, and so it just doesn't discriminate in that manner. So important that we talk about this and beat that stigma, as you mentioned. So this is going on again on Wednesday at Promenade Park. So come on out with your chalk throughout the day and just participate in this. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Tony. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, and I hope to see everyone out there Wednesday.
Yep, take care. And thank you for making Toledo's original 9 a.m. show part of this last Monday morning of August. WTOL 11 Your Day is back in a moment.